Hello everyone. Sorry it's been a couple of weeks since I have last been on here. So you previously saw the Mk2 Golf, and obviously running down a bit of the detail on it and what was happening. Unfortunately I've been busy trying to get it done, and I'm trying to work around the weather, which hasn't been pleasant recently, plus putting in the wrench time at my part-time job of trying to get the funds to finish it. So where we're at is I've started on the passenger rear arch. Turned out to be a lot more work than I anticipated, and the work involved for me was difficult. You know, I haven't done this amount of work. I had to take the rear turret completely off. It was very rotten behind it, so for me I just took my time and trying to battle the weather to get it done. The good news is that is now on. I will upload some pictures to this video for you, so you can also sort of see what I've done. So I've took the turret off. I had to drill out the spot welds, which unfortunately was not easy. I mean, sometimes you can see the spot welds to where they are, you can drill them out. This one you couldn't really see the spot welds, they were so well done. So there, that was difficult, but we have done it. And I have fitted the inner and outer rear arch. That was a bit of a faff trying to get it to line up, but I've sort of got it on now, and I'm pretty happy with how it sits. So there's still a bit of finishing off, which I'm obviously going to plan to do today. But the progress is good, and I'm hoping to have that rear corner finished today. It is Saturday, so it's just after the storm we've just had, so I've had a bit of cleaning up to do. So hopefully, you know, everyone is all well and no one has been injured from this storm, and nothing's been too badly damaged. Certainly the worst one we've had for a while. But what I do, I'll turn this camera around and show you the progress I've done so far, and yeah, and then I'll get back to you later on once I've finished a few of the other sections. And welcome back. So this is the rear turret that I've had to remove. Now the reason why I had to remove it is because it was really rotten up here, and it was rotten down there and on the other side. Now it looks really bad up here, but it was really complicated. The metal was so thin, it was causing me issues. So I've got a new tool, so I'm going to sand this down, make it look a bit neater, and then I'm going to just brush seam seal around it. I then spot welded this back on, and what I've done, you can see there's some welds here from underneath. Now, so what I've done, I wanted to keep as much as the original. Let me just try and zoom out a little bit. There we go. So I want to try and keep as much of the original metal as possible. So I've put plates behind here. I've had to welding a new section. You can sort of see the welds there. So I had to weld in that new section, and I've made it a little bit longer, so underneath, and I've cut some grooves into it and folded it up to weld on the inside as well, just for a little bit of extra strength. I was just a bit concerned because we've had to upset it. I just wanted to keep some of the strength there. So these plates I've obviously welded to good solid metal, and obviously extended them outwards, and obviously put the spot welds in, spot welded all down here as well. You can just about see the welds on the in there from the new outer wing, so I need to put some primer on that. Show you here. So as you can see, the new outer wing, obviously I do need to rub it down. I stuck a bit of primer on it quickly because it started to rain, so obviously this will be a rub down and treated anyway. And down here I've just got to finish off a couple of bits up here on this, and on the inside, as you can see, I still need to get a plate made up for here and inside there. So it's got a bit of a plate there, a new plate there for the inner seal, so that's all nice and solid. Again, this will need sanding down. There's a plate there, and I don't know if the frame will pick it up. I've brushed seam seal around all the welds I've done up there. Okay, not the prettiest. Like I say, this was a big job for me, and I kind of feel I've done the best I could, but you know, next time if I have to go through it again, I know what to do. Hopefully I'll do it a bit better. Obviously, like I say, these need to be sanded. Everything will be seam sealed, and then it will be under sealed as well. And then on the inside here, as you can see, yeah, there was a plate that I had to put in here. and obviously you can see there's welds from underneath as well. What I am going to do with this will obviously, this is rubbed down here, I've just got to rub down this top section. This will a thin bit of filler around the edges to smoothen it out, just so it looks original. That was my biggest concern, is that I wanted to try and keep it as original as possible. I didn't just want to put a nice big weld all the way around. I just didn't want to ruin that look. So I feel I've done okay, and it looks a bit terrible at the minute because it's got no paint, but once it's all rubbed down and filled, just a thin bit of filler to tidy it up, I think will be good. This top bit up here, I'm just going to rub it down so it's fairly flush, and just put a brush of seam seal around this. This bit's not seen, so yeah, I'll be happy with just some seam seal around that. So all in all, you know, we are getting there. This wing as well is obviously, they only do the one type from what I've seen. And now this is for the big bumper. This is a single bumper car, so I need to cut this section out, put a square bit of plate inside there, and then I need to sort of fill this indent, because they actually sit flat here, so I need to rectify that. And this hole here, again, because this has got spats on this one, I need to put a plate in behind it, weld it, fill this section, and then it'll just have another little hole further up for that spat. So slight alteration there, but generally speaking, you know, it's coming along quite nicely. You know, I've put some spot welds around the arch there just to, you know, get that hold in, and then all I need to do is I need to make this plate here, and then I just need to make a little section, a triangular section for there. But we're almost there. It's just fine little bits and details. This will be tapped in, and this will be flush, so you don't see no seam, the actual seal, or should I say the seam, and the same around there as well, just so it all fits and blends in nicely. And all I need to do before I can start welding this section is I just need to very carefully grind just a little lip off. It's just a slight overlap just there on that section. Once I've done that, I can weld all that in, and then I can start sanding down and getting that all finished. The aim is to get this corner done. I still need to order a new seal, but I haven't done that yet. But once I've finished over there, I am going to crack on with the engine. I have ordered a new clutch kit, full service kit, everything for that, new lower arms, new ball joints. So yeah, get the back done, then start on the front. So we're getting there. It's slowly but surely. Progress is better than no progress. It's just unfortunately the weather is never on our side, and I'm having to work out here. But you know, we need to start from somewhere. You know, the aim of this is to hopefully end up with my own unit, and do this more often. You know, but yeah, I'm sort of pleased with the process we're making. But I'll leave it here. But obviously, once I start doing a bit more later on, obviously I'll get a few more videos, and yeah, I'll add them to this. But for now, I will speak to you all later. Take care, and please like and subscribe.